I used to think that if you met someone with a facelift, it'd be kind of obvious to you that they had a facelift, just because I always associated a certain type of face with a facelift. That's until last night when I actually met someone with a facelift, and it had me fooled. I was getting drinks at this one bar with a friend, and we were just minding our own business sitting at one of the tables when my friend leans in and he's just like, yo, don't draw any attention, but look at the table behind us. I don't know what brought them there, but I'm so curious. Because I'm nosy, I kind of try and slyly turn to see this table, and I see it. It's 5 women, 4 of them being like really elderly, like 80 minimum, and then one of them looking like 25. So I turn back around, and me and my friend start hypothesizing like what brought them there, because it's not every day when you see one youth in a friend group of the elderly. We were like, maybe it's a church thing, or like a business thing, or a mentorship thing, but no, I kid you not, moments later, the 25-year-old looking one walks up to our table and goes, I saw you guys looking over at my table. And we were just like, yeah, we were just kind of curious what brought you all together. But on the inside, we were kind of shocked that she even came up. But this woman responds to us and she's just like, oh, those are my homegirls. We go way back. And I don't know if this is going to make any sense, but the way this woman spoke and said things did not match the way she looked. So right off the bat, something felt off. Anyways, this woman goes on to look at me and my friend and go, you boys are really handsome. And then she squeezes my friend's arm and goes, and strong. In my head, I'm thinking like, I've never seen a 25-year-old woman act this feral this quickly, but my friend seemed fine with it, a little too fine with it. So I was just along for the ride. My friend starts spitting game and he's just like, yo, you come here often? And she's just like, back in the day. Fast forward a couple moments later, my friend is hardcore flirting with this woman and I'm uncomfortable because I'm just sitting there and there's something off about this situation. I just can't put my finger on it. Nonetheless, at some point, this woman asks my friend what he does for work and he tells her. And then my friend spits it right back at her and he's just like, yo, what do you do for work? This woman goes, well, I used to work for the newspaper, but now I'm retired. And after she said that, the conversation just went quiet and I looked over at my friend and he was looking back at me. Me and my friend then just start bursting into laughter because we think that she's kidding. As we're laughing, this woman goes, no, I'm not joking. I know I look young, but I'm retired. She goes on to be like, I got this face in Guadalajara. I'm 65 years old. Huh? And me and my friend still did not put 2 and 2 together. So we were just like, what do you mean you're 65? And she goes on to be like, I got a facelift in Guadalajara. When I tell you, me and my friend were freaked out. We were freaked out because we legitimately thought this woman was 25. My friend didn't even try to make it sly. And he was just like, Mark, we gotta go. And we were out of there. And I looked up Guadalajara facelift afterwards and oh my God, guys, that's like defying the laws of nature. Did y'all know humans could do that?